Welcome to Reset Unfiltered with Abi, where we talk about real life and real growth. I can't wait for you to join me every Sunday on my YouTube channel. Yay! We nailed Brad down to the couch for episode 2 of Reset Unfiltered with Abi.
Take long.
Yes, but people are always like, why doesn't Brad appear in your videos more? I love it when he's in your videos.
They don't say that, but
They do.
Just a lot of work to do stuff like that, to be in videos, to be online a lot. Hi, I'm Brad.
If somebody had to, if you had to introduce yourself at a party, how would you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brad. No.
I'm Abi Downs' husband.
Yeah, I'm Abby's husband.
People were like, you look so familiar. I'm sure we know each other. And you're like,
I have heard that a few times. I'm 41.
oh my God!
Originally from Joburg. I lived in England for a bit. Been living in Durban for 13, 14 years. A musician.
What's something that you think would surprise people about you?
I mean, I'm not just going to straight up be vulnerable from the get-go. I was a sandwich delivery man. No. But I don't mind actually being on camera and talking on camera. It doesn't bother me. I just don't do it. It's not a focus of mine to do it. I mean, I've made videos. I've just not really posted them. I just don't really... It doesn't bother me.
You like to keep yourself to yourself?
Pretty much. I think COVID helped that. And working remotely kind of just keeps that going now. I still feel like in a way that I'm like in level 4 lockdown. Never have to leave the house unless it's taking Slade to school or picking him up or going to gym.
Brad and I lead very different lives.
I like a slow living approach to life. Abby likes the opposite. I don't like to fill up my day with a million things. Abby likes the opposite. I've lived faster life before, and then
it's like you don't have to do that anymore. So
yeah, why would I if I don't need to? Because for long I was in people-facing jobs and it's quite refreshing.
Interesting. We've been chatting about a lot recently is how you, like a lot of people are like, oh my word, your husband's such a saint. Oh my word, Brad's amazing. Oh, what a great dad. He's the best husband in the world. You're so lucky, girl. So what makes it easy for you to support me in all of my outrageous endeavors?
For that, just before I answer that, when we were at Shongweni Market yesterday and I went to change Slade, there was only a changing station in the ladies' toilet, so I had to go in there. And there was like, such a good dad. Just changing a nappy and be with Slade, and people be like, oh, dad duty. And you're like, but I think it's quite easy to support you because you're so ambitious and driven, so it doesn't feel like you winging it, or you like, I think I want to do this and let me just see how it goes. You systems and in place, and you have goals, and you break down those goals from like yearly to monthly to weekly to daily to hourly, yeah, and then you have a whole action plan. So I challenge you on a lot of things. Not that you enjoy that all the time, but I think that's healthy anyway, because you have to like kind of stress test your thinking, and you have to try and pick apart things, because that will happen in real time anyway. But it's easy to support you because even since we met, you were kind of being creative. You're making the kimonos, and you're making the bikinis, and you put a lot of time into that, and then of like the next dimension, or an extra dimension on that creativity, and you also get to be vulnerable. And I think I've been a fan of like creative expression, obviously like playing music and being in bands and stuff, and kind of seeing that same creative expression just in a different way. Who am I to stop that, especially when you have an actual plan, like a business plan, not just a megalomaniac plan,
Sometimes a little bit megalomania.
Yeah, okay, so often actually megalomaniac, but at least there is an actual plan. It's not, because like in bands, you're always like, we're going to write a song one day and it's like going to make it or something. You kind of have those like delusions of grandeur. An element of that, keeping it realistic and breaking it down and finding like your actual route to success, I think is a big strength of yours, and not just like it happens somehow. You like, it's either going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, and you got all these different ways and routes. So, yeah.
I'm not a megalomaniac, but I'm a little bit delusional. Like everyone was saying, oh my word, how I'm so inspired by Abi Downs and how she manifested being at Pink Table. If it's manifestation or like complete delusion and impulsivity, because I don't think a lot of people would have put such faith in themselves or the universe to get me from Tuesday wearing pink to Saturday booking a flight an hour before it was taking off. Faith, delusion.
Both. What would surprise people most about you? Surprise, but the fact that you like always busy, always editing, and then wondering why you're tired sometimes, and kind of not seeing the correlation. But I think what people don't see behind the scenes is I think it's the discipline as well to continue with your vision is the key over everything. And I think that's something that you've nailed quite obsessively. You just like always making videos, always editing, always putting a plan. People will be surprised to know that you don't close the lids on bottles and the toothpaste.
Well, Stephen freaking outed me the other day on that video. He was like, there was a glass spilt in the kitchen and Abby said, no, what's that mess? And he was like, I'm sure it was her. And she was like, no. And I was like, Stephen, I literally don't know what you're talking about. And he was like, no, it was you. I'm sure you spilled that thing. And then Nonche was like, yeah, look, you're spilling now as you're opening the champagne. This is the last time that you ever opening champagne and pouring it for us.
Sometimes you can be so analytical and have so many systems, and then in other aspects it feels like you don't. People will be surprised about that.
I actually know how to answer this question. Ignore everything Brad said. I think people would actually be quite surprised to know that I am quite a history buff. I think they would be surprised.
Yeah.
I know a lot of stuff about history. Even that guy at the Shongweni market, I was telling, he was like, yo, you actually won't believe it, this tapestry is from Belgium. And I was like, why wouldn't I believe that? That makes complete sense. Well, most tapestries are from Belgium. He was like, oh, I just learned that the other day. And I was like, I am used to be a big Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
I've read all the books like so many times. I love fantasy books. And I like reading a lot. I know the history buff thing would probably be the most that surprises.
Yeah, and you're always going to galleries and stuff like that.
Museums.
You're always going to museums, stuff like that.
When I can.
Yeah.
That's why I like traveling, I think. Yeah. I like learning about different parts of the world. I always used to look at a map when I was younger because there was a big one in our house. And I hope Slade does that one day too.
There.
I love maps because then you're like, oh, what's there? And then you get to find out about that place, and that's so interesting.
Yeah.
And I have pretty good general knowledge.
What do you think that you don't put online a lot that you kind of think?
What do I hide?
No, not what do you hide, but I guess it's the same. Like, what do you make videos? What do you not make videos about that you kind of wish you could about yourself?
Because I don't want people to see it, or because I don't think it's interesting?
Yeah, I mean, I guess similar to like being a history buff, or like a part of you, like, don't you think you think you don't show enough on camera?
Anything work related, because I would also probably be surprised to know that I actually deal a lot with people and like am a fairly good leader and take like my leadership role quite seriously. That's something I don't share online. Or how much of a corporate baddie I am. Yeah. About, like things that are hard for me or feeling like vulnerable. But I don't really share too much about that because it's also like, you can't undo what you share. So like
Some people overshare as well.
yeah, like obviously I cry and I have like shit days and there's times where I feel shit and I share a portion of that, but you also don't want to overwhelm people constantly, like you that person who's like, oh, going through it again and again and again and really down, as you know. And I feel overwhelmed, but everyone does. And you want to be real, but I don't want to only... Yeah, I don't want people to get like sick of me.
Yeah.
People where I'm just like, oh my, this person's going through drama again, and you're like, oh, it's exhausting, aren't they exhausting? It's not even drama, it's just like there's stuff that you can't undo, or it's private. Like you're not gonna share like a fight that you and I, like I'm not gonna share a fight that you and I have, because everybody fights. We'll have an idea of what our relationship's like, but it's actually not like that.
Yeah. It's like seeing people on Facebook a while ago. I don't know, I haven't seen it in a while, but when people have a fight and then the one person's giving the other person shit and you just... It's like a car wreck. You just can't like look away. Comments. Yeah, on comments and like statuses, and you're just like, oh, let me know more about this. Like, finally something's happening online. Like, I mean, yeah, we're not that kind of couple to share stuff like that. I don't think that's a common behavior nowadays. But it's always juicy to find that.
Yeah, I think there's just some stuff that like, if it involves me and me directly, then I'm like more like I'll generally share it. Like even when things are tough, but maybe more so if other people can relate. So like if I feel like it's something that other people can't relate to, or it's like specifically personal to me, I'm probably not going to share it. But there've been like a lot of things where I've shared, but not because I'm upset. My adoption story about
your pregnancy.
Oh yeah, my pregnancy and birth story. Those things that I feel like they don't upset me necessarily. They're vulnerable and they're part of me, but there's other people that can relate and that the story can help. Like about my whole eating issues and my obsessiveness, like that's something, or maybe it's just that I'm not ready to share that yet. Maybe down the line I feel like I am ready to share that, but at the moment I'm not, because I'm still like dealing with it.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to be dealing with something and sharing it online, because sometimes I feel like, okay, well, if I don't get through it, then what am I going to say to people that have been like rooting for me online? Like sharing like a fitness journey and not making it to the end because like, oh well. I'm fasting. I'm doing a water fast, except I'm drinking other liquids.
You're doing a liquid fast?
I mean, I'm doing a liquid fast.
Yeah. I had a bunny chow today, so I'm going the opposite direction.
I'll try and make it till 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I really just haven't been feeling good about myself.
Spoken about it before, but trying to different relationship with food, but more as just to stop making hungry. Instead of like food has to be delicious in this way or as fuel, I think with some part of that relationship with food, instead of wanting to zhuzh it up in this way or have it like monks eat super plain food all the time, and it kind of just, it's like eliminating that decision.
I get that, but I also feel like it's easy if you've never had food as like an emotional trigger. So different for a man versus a woman. You look fat, or you need to be skinny, or like, do you know what I mean? Or like you've never had, or like your mom being like having complete like breakdowns about eating, like, or putting that onto you. So I feel like
that's a big thing.
It's completely unemotional a lot of the time with men. Like food is not an emotional thing. You can kind of just separate the fact that food is like what you need when you're hungry, and then moving on.
That there is the difference.
It's like that. Like even if I 100% focus on that mindset, I still have like the trauma of it being an emotional thing. Like I still have to get over that.
Yeah.
Where I feel completely stressed and overwhelmed. It's like the food thing becomes become an obsessive thing, like smoking or something.
Yeah.
Like it feels like I want to chain smoke. but with food.
With food.
Chain eating.
Chain eating.
Yeah, like that's so bad.
Yeah, it's not something you can just stop. You have to manage it. It's not like, if you are looking at it like some kind of addiction you're working through with illicit substances, it's basically just stopping them. With smoking, it's just stopping it. With food, you can't. So, and it's then trying to manage your relationship with it, I think.
Like, I feel like a hypocrite. I'm like trying to like motivate people with health and wellness, but then I'm like dealing with my own like issues with food. At some points I feel so good, so on top of the world, so on it, so like, and people are like, oh my word, you're so consistent, you're so disciplined, and then I'm like, actually I feel like such a fake and feel like I have no control and I have no discipline.
Yeah, but you're not always like that. I mean, you forget about like the weeks or the months that you are super disciplined. It's just that the way you think makes you think if you fall, it's like a monumental thing, but it's not, because you can just get back up and like, just get back on it. The discipline will come. You've done it before. This time is no different. It just starts with your next meal, basically. Not like we have all these sweets in the house.
Yeah, but then I'll go and I'll have like 10 spoons of peanut butter.
It's generally always like some kind of a healthy way of falling off the wagon, basically, except which is not
alcohol.
Yeah, but you also you don't really drink that much. It's not. We're not big drinkers anyway. Well, I don't drink, but you're not really a big drinker. Like, you have a few glasses of champagne.
Because we've been married for almost 5 years. Was there anything that you thought like marriage was going to be like and then changed, or like specifically because we'd been together for 7 years and then only Brad proposed to me after 7 years? Yeah.
To make sure.
Make sure what? Obviously a reason why you put getting married off for 7 years.
I think it maybe is just overthinking, but it was also just something I never really thought about growing up. It was never like, oh, I want to be married one day, have a kid. It was never a thing that I gave much consideration to. Also wasn't in a position to kind of think outside myself. I think I was working at Bobby Bear for pretty much all of that time. Had a high stress job. It just kind of felt like, just going from crisis to crisis, and I put that kind of at the forefront of everything. I didn't really have any or a lot of financial security, so think about next week, and then next week was always next week. I think surprisingly, the good thing has been kind of being a team and feeling like, okay, we can do this together. It's not all on me, or we can share the load, and that's nice to know and nice to have companionship, I think, because you have generally a positive, or you have a real positive mindset, and a clean living approach to life. So for me, that's really good. Dwelling in the dark places, that sounds a bit weird, but I'm not,
We balance each other out.
Yeah, we balance each other out, because
storm clouds and then sunshine.
Yeah, I'm the storm cloud.
No, they meet in the middle, make a rainbow.
Yeah, exactly.
A monkey's wedding.
Yeah.
Our life is a monkey's wedding. So what are we going to do for our vow renewal?
Aren't we going to the farm? Just get through December first. This Slade's birthday party, then we're going to the wedding, and it's Christmas, and then it's a whole new year, and then you can't do something right in the beginning of the year.
Our wedding anniversary is the 8th of Jan.
It's let's just take it easy.
This is what I have to deal with. This is actually what I have to deal with. It's fucking ridiculous. Speaking of things in fives, how do you see us in 5 years? Like, what does the Brad and Abby and Slade family unit look like in 5 years?
We will have more time freedom and more money freedom. Be enjoying our lives more, I guess.
What does it look like?
We're traveling more, not working on the clock so much. Slade will be 8. Here he is.
Hello, baby!
Mister?
I love it! Look at my hair.
Look at my hair.
It looks cool.
It looks so cool, dude.
What is that?
It's flowers.
Must look flowers.
Do you think in 5 years all of us will have cornrows?
No.
Will there ever be a point when we all have cornrows?
No.
Yes!
I don't want cornrows.
On a family vacation?
No.
Do you think that there's still assumptions that people make about you and I?
Do I think people still make assumptions about us? I mean, I don't know. I don't
think we got out enough.
Culturally, we not different.
Do you think that we'll ever do some sort of fitness challenge together?
I don't know. You're always trying to get me into stuff, but
I love it.
you know,
Like training for like a marathon together, or like
you don't want
doing
to do that.
doing
Be
hi-
honest with yourself.
doing high rocks together, or like
Well, that's like a group thing. Now you gotta like
it's not a group thing.
feels.
It's a partner thing.
Yeah, what you in like a group.
So you would never do group activity.
I'm not saying never. I just. It's like even with running, I just like to run. And then I want to try push my limits. But then if we run together, then we have different things. Myself to like mental clarity as well, and it helps when I do it by myself.
Yeah, so I've agreed. Like I've exercised for my mental health and mental clarity, which is why I'm doing a liquid fast now too, because I'm better than everybody and I can go without food for 24 hours. That's how I feel already, babe.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like sometimes you don't want to just do it on your own.
We love doing challenges.
Okay, what about exercising with me? You don't like that either.
I don't mind that. But for me, because I work from home, I don't want to exercise at 5 in the morning. I like to work and then at 10 or 11, when I feel ready, then I'm like, cool, I'm going to go to the gym now. And then it just doesn't feel stressful. Because now if we go in the morning together, then like Slade's coming with us and then
That's
he's
fine.
running around. It just makes me anxious. So
But
then
why?
it just does, because I want to.
he doesn't make
focus on
drama,
it. Yeah,
trouble.
it's also just like
It's not fun
then I
for
have
you.
to mission out at 5 in the morning. Like it's easier if then you just go, and then if he wants to sleep in a bit, then it's just like a slower morning. I don't need to like start my day full pace. I want to like take it easy.
Oh, you know what? Another thing that I think would surprise people about us,
What?
that we both have British passports and that we still live in South Africa, because people are always like, oh my word, why would you not live in the UK if you have a British passport?
I mean, we both lived in the UK.
And it's not that. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, there's so much opportunity in South Africa, and I always felt like in England, is like the machine is established. I'm gonna sound presumptuous here, but like if you're okay with being a cog in that machine, then it's fine, and the machine looks like it works better. But if you can find a way in South Africa, you can live a great life with more space, with, I feel like, more freedom.
Yeah.
People are friendly here. Yeah, like it's such a beautiful country. I mean,
Yeah, it's
in
the best
Durban,
country in the world.
You know, we're so close. We can go camping, like the Big Five, only a few hours away here. Together, or both of us, we don't really see the benefits of moving and then moving into like a small house.
It would only be if we were like forced to have to go.
It'd be nice to live in some weird place and
What? Castle.
no, like where Gabby and Steph were in Sweden, like that looked idyllic, you know, like where
like something completely different.
Yeah, like you know, it's snowing, there's saunas, there's like, it's a whole different thing, or like,
Yeah, not just like the grubbiness of
Yeah,
London. Like
finding-
London's great to go for a few weeks
yeah, finding like an old Italian villa
and doing it up.
yeah, like that seems cool, but
I think we would be really good at being Airbnb owners.
I don't know if I'd enjoy that.
Oh.
But
You
I know
love
that
talking
you would
to
love it.
people.
Yeah, I like talking to people.
And I would do the interiors and I'd make them all fab.
Mm.
And then,
And you'll do the bookings.
oh, what would you do?
Yeah, just talk to people.
You'd have to greet the people because I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
Like so many people now that live in the UK or like want to move back already. Want to see themselves raising their children there. Hustle part. And there's this whole thing of like millennials kind of taking like early retirement. The whole hustle thing in like your 20s, your early 30s, and now you're like, okay, cool, like what can I do that can make me money that I don't have to work like
Be a slave to the machine.
Yeah.
Someone else's machine. I think there's also considerations. Obviously, a lot of people move out of South Africa because of the violent crime. Anything like you go on social media and you see such like polarizing opinions, or you kind of see like an extreme version of something, and out of fear and justifiable fear, people move away because, especially when you have kids, that's like, you're like, what about the future of my kids and the violence and like the economy and all of that. Finding a way to live in this country is important. Not
like-
forget about it.
like
and-
every South African knows is like friends with South Africans that live in the UK.
yeah, and like you want to identify with your people, and
And South Africans are the best.
yeah, exactly. We work hard. We have good humor.
So this is the end of episode 2. I'm gonna just do some rapid fire questions to end off.
Okay.
Don't look so upset. Who's more romantic?
You are.
Who stresses first?
I do.
How do we protect our relationship from being swallowed by parenting?
I mean, that's something we're working through. So I think communication. I mean, that's the thing.
Other question. Oh, what's the hardest season we survived and how did we do it?
Autumn.
You don't even know the seasons firstly. When is autumn, babe?
April.
Till?
April. It's around that time of the year. Spring day is September.
Actually right. You got it right.
My birthday is winter.
Yes, July.
And it's very hot in December.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's actually a miracle. I'm not even kidding because Brad does not know the seasons at all. Like, he literally doesn't know what's winter, what's summer.
I just get confused in Durban because you never know.
But now it's you wearing a jersey, so it must be.
It's summer. It's coming to summer.
Season that we survived.
Well, yeah. No, I think the hardest season, I mean, there's obviously different things, but like when Slade was born, that was tough. But that was more something we couldn't control. And then like as the relationship develops, like new things, there's new challenges and stuff. And I guess, again, it's just like trying to communicate through that and not growing apart, really, and rather growing together.
So I don't just feel like your roommate.
No, of course not. It's because
Or your
we
co-worker.
communicate and yeah. And Slade's our boss.
Yeah, he is our boss.
Yeah.
You don't feel like my co-worker either. Okay, guys. Well, that was episode 2 of Reset Unfiltered with Abby and Bradley Downs.
Mwah.
Stay tuned for the next one. Who's my next guest going to be?
Oh.
We don't have anything to cheers with because we're both sober. I've been...
I'm laughing because it's technically true right now.
I'm sober.
Yeah, I wasn't laughing that you're not.
You've just been sober for longer than I have.
Yeah.
I've been sober since Thursday.
Well done, baby.
Brad's been sober since October 2024.
Yeah, or September-ish.
September 2024. So we both have our own hills to climb. You got to climb Cringe Mountain.
Yeah, you flipping.
I told Christy that and she loved it.
Oh, is it?
She even wrote it down because she wanted to post a video of herself about what irritates her about something in her work. And I was like, post it. And she was like, no, I've chickened out. And I was like, well, you got to climb Cringe Mountain.
Yeah, you do. And the whole thing is that the people that have climbed it aren't looking down at you thinking you cringe because they know the journey it's taken. The only people that are going to be, looking down or having something negative to say is generally the people that haven't climbed that mountain.
I have to climb Cringe Mountain every damn day of my life.
Yeah, you did.
And look at me, I'm fabulous.
Yeah.
Also, like, how lucky are we? We're the luckiest.
I have gratitude every day just for what we have. Be
Me
thankful
too.
for that, and
Me too.
enjoy the fine things and the simple things in life, and kind of the beautiful things that we've nurtured as a family, and having our parents around still, and having a beautiful child. And
Wow, Boo, come.
look,
Wow.
oh, dry pasta, your favorite.
He doesn't want the one soup. He said he wants.
Okay.
Yummy.
I love you. It's delicious. Okay. So,
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Say bye, Slady.
Bye.
Bye.